Kevin Gaunt and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard. Dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Henry again on second down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Prescott on play action. Now Brown, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That good for 19 and a first down. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On play action, Prescott. He completes it to Olave. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A first down carry for Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Corey Blasingame from 4 yards out. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's got it. They bring him down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Hey, 22!
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Touchdown, Rams. Deebo Samuel from 10 yards out. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Prescott on 1st down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
But a team's turn.
And Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mike Williams, 70 yards. And the Jaguars need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He's going to air one out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Down the left sideline. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 25-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. They needed less than a foot, and they got a lot more feet than that. Quite a run there on 3rd and short.
As a running back, you love when the defense is stacked near the line of scrimmage. You know it's going to be heavy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Look at the big man rumble. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And able to get this out to the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are back within a score. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Smith now on second down. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off of play action, here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dawson Knox, 51 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Gino's going to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive at least. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot ways. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. The pitch goes to Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 86 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Barkley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Connects with Kittle underneath. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Barkley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Connects with Kittle underneath. Pushes him over. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie us at 24. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And foreseeing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he is. But not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. Now Gino on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Been confident.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return when Jacksonville scores. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. Smith. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard gain brings us 2nd and 9. At their 49.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 44. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll pitch it out here. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here?
or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity, or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the option to give to Swift here. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on fourth down. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Stafford now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's second down. They'll run with Barkley. across for the touchdown. It's
Big.
likely